Hi, my name is Karina, and I'm going to attempt to open the eyes of many people by speaking on a topic I feel very strongly about. Do you have kids? Do your friends have kids, nieces, nephews, neighbors, anything? Can you imagine minding your own business, living your life, and hearing a sound so loud your eardrums pop and start to bleed? Well, I couldn't imagine it either, but did you know it's actually happening to our marine life? Imagine you're out with your family enjoying an ice cream, going about your life, when tragedy strikes and you can't find your 2-year-old anywhere. Your daughter cries, looks around, and her senses have been overloaded, so she gives up, walks off, and lives her life completely defenseless. So let's take a few steps back and explain what is a seismic airgun blast. Well, a seismic airgun blast is a massive blare of air, of sound, in order to search for oil and gas under the ocean. The blast can be every 10 seconds for 24 hours, for months. According to Biological Diversity, the Bureau of Ocean Safety Management fact sheet claims the technology is, quote, a state-of-the-art computer mapping system, but seismic testing is actually a blunt force weapon introduced in the 1920s that was later transformed into computer analysis starting in the 1950s. Think about it, the technology being used is a century old. President Trump's administration has issued 5 permits and counting that allows blasts from the coast of New Jersey all the way to Florida, injuring and killing everything in its 1,800-mile radius. In the words of Haley Jordan from Clean Ocean Action, an array of air guns is towed by a vessel blasting extremely loud pulses of compressed air into the water columns and deep into the seabeds. The reverberations that return to the vessels are interpreted to understand what lies underneath the seafloor. So if the blasts are loud enough to kill whales, how loud do you think they are? Well, the blast and all other sounds are measured by decibels. Humans feel pain due to sound at 130 decibels, an engine takes off at 140 decibels, a rocket launches at 180 decibels, and underwater, a seismic airgun blast disrupts marine life at 146 decibels. So I've said a lot about how it hurts the environment, but really what impact does that have? Many marine mammals have used sound to communicate and navigate their way through the ocean. Just like in Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, whales use it to communicate and navigate. So the not-so-fortunate marine life that does not survive the blast suffer from temporary hearing loss, psychological damages, tissue, cell rupturing, partial hearing loss. If the blast discovers oil beneath the surface of the ocean, it is 57% more likely to cause an oil spill than a regular drill. So not only do seismic airgun blasts kill and injure our large and majestic marine life, they affect the entire food chain right down to the food source, the zooplankton. Both National Geographic and Sakari reference a study done that recorded 64% of zooplankton fled or died in the first area waves. Not only do the blasts hurt marine life, but they hurt fishermen and the coast as well. Communities depend on sightseeing for their economy. Fishing creates 160 million jobs around the world. A 40 to 80% decrease in catching rate has been recorded due to the seismic activity. According to National Geographic, a number of local and national environmental groups have begun the fight against the seismic activity. The best thing to do as a citizen is spread awareness and open your eyes to the hundreds of issues surrounding marine life. Thank you for learning with me.